Hello and welcome, my name is Ahura and this is my Let's Play series of Europa Universalis IV where we are playing as Denmark. And things are going well. Lithuania got rid of their deal with Sweden and they're now below 40% or below 50%. Liberty decided to exit all the way down at 40. I think, this is a bit, I'm just gonna keep improving with France, but this is looking good. We're already at 40% and when we take over Sweden, we're gonna instantly jump in power by quite a lot. As you can see by there, they kind of think they have about 50% of the power that I do. I don't know how that's calculated, but it's probably somewhat realistic, which means that we will grow by quite a bit in power. I think I'm gonna save up for upgrading these ships, by the way. I'm not sure about the galleys if I want to get rid of them. So they would cost 55 to upgrade. I might end up upgrading the fleet except for the galleys. And then just let them die. I'm not sure. I just don't really think they're worth it because they're really good for inland seas within this area. And of course they're cheap compared to these, but they don't really have the amount of cannons. On the other hand, we do have a crazy naval force limit that would just grow when we get Sweden. So let's just keep them for now. But we might even since so we have. Light ship I'm not sure if that counts for galleys. I think it counts. No, there is a galley compatibility. Okay, so it probably doesn't count then. But what we might do is go up to. I keep putting on sailors because it used to be the total around this area. So we might go up to 8 or 9 heavies and then build some more galleys instead, just to save the money, so we have enough to support our army instead. Right now we're playing pretty high support because we actually got rid of all that already. We're pushing down the unrest in this province. So I think we're gonna get you all back to Denmark then. Just go there. And we can focus on different stuff. Nassau, Switzerland, Genoa. Would there be anything that would be like really worth it? Not really. 0.9 would be okay. 0.11 would be good. 0.13, those two. Yeah, I think they would be worth it. Do I want to save? I think I want to save for the Navy first though. I want to save money up to improve the Navy. And Sweden are having some rebel problems. I think they will deal with them on their own. So that's one of the things you like. We will take over the manpower potential of Sweden, but we won't take over Sweden's manpower. We'll take over whichever soldiers they have left, but it's not something we need to be worried about. We also have Brandenburg, but they're pretty happy. We probably need another alliance with someone. Who hates England? Castile hates England and Burgundy hates England. Burgundy also hates France and Castile also hates France, so not much we can do with that. Poland, they don't like. They're just neutral. But Lithuania, Bohemia, Muscovy, they're allied to. Oh yeah, they're allied to England. That sucks. And I don't think we could probably. I think we were close to. Yeah, we could get an alliance with Bavaria. But that's only really relevant if we're going to war with the Empire again. I think I'm gonna grab it though. I'm gonna grab it in case we go to war with the Empire again. We might want to take some of this land up here, just to pass the time until we can, or increase our strength so we can finally go and kill England. Okay, this is just stupid. Stop. Stop it. And how are we doing, Sweden? Yes. Going down still. The Papal State opinion of Denmark. Let's just get that up. And while we're at it, let's just give it a good whirl. Oh, they're almost topped up. I think we did that last time. Get you up here again. And I think I'm gonna... Oh, let's wait. We're gonna work some more on that second army. I think we're starting to get to a place where we can actually make it a full-fledged army instead of just a... Like, it's nice enough to have a specialized army for sieging stuff down. But if you can make it a full-fledged army, you don't have to, like... As long as you can afford it, there's no reason to make the choice. I think we want to keep 6 in this one. And we're just gonna put over the... I think I'm actually gonna put 2 mercs in there. Gonna send them down here. Akershus. So they have 28% now. I'm just gonna eat the 15%. It sucks, but that's just the way it's gonna be. Gonna increase it to 6 as well. Should I wait and upgrade? I think I'm gonna wait and upgrade that fleet first. I keep forgetting about that. We're almost there. Yeah, and I am gonna kill those galleys. Demand military support. Why haven't we done this? We'll lose 20 loyalty. Okay, so that's why we haven't done it. Send emissary to Pope, who might as well. Two cardinals. Catholic is pretty dominant in this game. I really hope in my next, like in the Brandenburg or Prussia game, that we'll get a Reformation center close to us. That would be really nice. Oh, income is changing so much. England finally decided to we want to go for admin tech, so we're gonna wait for that. Just for the like corruption removal, and also the production efficiency is also nice. And I think maybe because we just lost the trade efficiency here. Maybe that's why we lost some income. Brandenburg. Yeah. What do we want to use our diplomats on then? It's just make sure we are topped up with Sweden. We lost all our claims on England. I think I'm just gonna cancel this mission, and I'm gonna start fabricating some claims again. I think it's still gonna be a little while before we attack them. I'm not sure how much will change once we take over Sweden. That's another reason why we won't increase our army size too much right now, because we're gonna get this. So it's almost. We might even get rid of the mercs at that point, because we're actually at our maximum now. I think I'm just gonna get rid of the mercs now. And that way, once we get the Swedish guys, we don't have to kill so many, or send them home. We don't have to kill them at all. We get military tech, get free shooter and Turkio. So we had Condata. So we're trying to get the fire pips. I think I'm gonna go for the free shooter because they do more damage. They take a little bit more shock damage, but they do both more morale and more shock damage. So I'm gonna go for them. And I don't know what to go for next. Like, it probably make most sense to go for a diplomatic idea. We're actually still behind, so maybe even another military idea already. Then going for staying with the military focus. That might actually be a good idea, because we're not done with the admin tech, admin ideas, and we're not even caught up with diplotech yet. It's not really, like, the only thing I would be interested in here would be no, maritime is not, like, naval ideas might be interesting to go to with England, but I think we're just gonna go with quality for the bonuses. What do England have, by the way? I don't think we've checked that in a while. So they exploration and expansion, so they're going all in on that. Which means that if we're lucky, part of the army will be over in the New World when we attack them. And Brandenburg wants to marry? Yeah, why not? Sweden, Sweden, Sweden. You are finally coming into the fold. It's so wonderful. Okay, is there anything we can actually do? How about you, Saxe-Lauenburg? You have gotten a lot of new allies. The Knights, Venice, Utrecht. But still, the problem is Austria. I think we've used up most of our favors. We could get France and Brandenburg to join. But Austria, how are you with allies? You still have Milan, Aragon, Palatinate, Saxe-Lauenburg, Aachen. I don't think it's a good idea. What about Lithuania? We could get Brandenburg to help. I don't think I can fight Poland and Lithuania right now, though. Poland, it's 44,000. Lithuania. Oh, so where's Brandenburg? Are they really weak right now? Let me just check. Yeah, they are. They are extremely weak right now for some reason. They must have gotten out of a war quite recently. So maybe once Sweden is taken over and Brandenburg is gone back on its feet, maybe we can take on Poland and Lithuania, get some power projection. Maybe get. I think if we are declaring on, we would get these or something like that. They're not worth that much, but at least we could connect this land up. So how is the? Yeah, I would definitely be interested in taking these two to finish the state. Coronia. And then if we started on this, we might as well try to get all of it at some point. But I'm talking like this, I don't think we'll get that far in this campaign. Unfortunately, we are quite pressed by time since the expansion is coming out on Tuesday, which will be actually in the past for you, because you won't see this until after then. But it means that since it's Sunday while I'm doing this recording, that I don't have too much time. So we have robber barons once again. What would we rather lose? Burghers or nobility? I would rather lose nobility, actually. We have plenty of manpower right now. So we... they will get a little bit mad, but not that much. We can... I think we're just gonna wait. It's gonna be... how much? It's a monthly change of 0.1. So... 30 months. And then they're okay again. And we don't really need the manpower right now. Danish trade. So that would just be Lübeck and Neva. Where is Neva? Ooh, fighting Muscovy. Oh, that would mean fighting England as well. Nah. Arrival of a rival. Burgundy. Could we make Burgundy happy? Yeah, we could. Let's just take that. That's 25 diplomatic points that are pretty easy. So, the fleet, the upgrade, the doings. Now we are talking. And we have enough to take a claim on 5. And we're just gonna go down and take these 2, I think, and then maybe Ayrshire if we have the patience. But we just need this coast. That's what we need for the... I don't think we can take it all in one go. So if we can take these 3 and possibly Ayrshire in the first war, that would be good. And especially if you could also grant some of this land down here to France. Just to weaken them. Brandenburg, maybe even like just make some of this down here free, something like that. Secrets in our alliance. Ambassadors and diplomatic envoys often double as spies, or at least informants, who go beyond their duties to gather information in the country where they're supposed to do honest negotiations. This makes it less than surprising that an ambassador here in Sjælland has been suspect of involvement in espionage. The challenge now lies in tactfully handling this discovery, since only a thorough cross-examination could ascertain guilt. So we could get minus 30, we could lose diplomatic, or we could just... I don't care about his spy network. I think we've had that one before. But I kind of, even though some of them, like, I don't like this. But like, even though some of the things come up a lot, I like the fact that you keep getting new things in this game. They keep improving it to the point where you just get new things. I think we're gonna move the army over to Stolp. See if we can get rid of some of this. Or at least be ready to stomp on it whenever. Can add these 2. They're both pretty low. How many states can we have? I think I'm gonna save, we can have 5 more. I think I'm gonna save them so we can add Sweden. So there's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 actually in Sweden. So we're gonna add them instead. Was that part of... Ooh, so this is actually one state that's divided between Norway and Sweden. So we already have some of that. We already have states. We're only gonna add 4, but it's... I'm still... Actually also gonna get some, aren't we? Yeah, we are. We're gonna get 6 more, so... Not it's gonna be like a big problem. I think I'm just gonna add this. As a state. It's actually in the Holy Roman Empire. Should I get it out is the question. will certainly make the certainly make Austria mad. But Austria is mad, so let's just get rid of it. Probably means Austria is pretty goddamn pissed now. Yeah. And Lithuania has westernized. So what are they on at tech? They are on 8, 9, 8. And we are 11, 11, 12. Yeah, so they're behind. That's one of the things I'm looking so much forward to in the expansion, the new tech system. It's gonna be really interesting to figure out how to best work it. So I've been watching some early plays. Some people have gotten pre-release copies, and the devs have been playing, and it seems like even in Europe you're gonna suffer for some years anyway, in the Renaissance and maybe also in the colonial institution. So we will probably have some tech penalty. It's gonna be interesting. So if you haven't heard about it, they're gonna change the tech system completely. Ever since the first Europa Universalis game, it has been based on just arbitrary modifiers, just like, oh, you are Western tech, therefore you get cheaper tech. That's just it. But now they're actually changing it into a meaningful mechanic instead, which is called institutions. And right now I can't remember how many, but I think it's about 8 institutions that will come in through the game. Everyone who is non-tribal will start with feudalism. So the whole civilized world, as we might call it, will start on equal footing. So you won't, if you start as Ming, you won't have any difference to European nations. But pretty quickly, the Renaissance will spawn in Italy somewhere, and from the moment the Renaissance spawns and until you embrace it, you will get 1% each year of tech penalty, up to about 50, I think. Then the next one will be colonialism, will spawn in a city of a country who is doing colonialism. It will be the same deal there, and so on and so forth. And in that way, we will have the different tech penalties, so you can be very proactive about getting it as soon as possible. Anyway, before I end this episode, I'm just going to take this admin tech. We're going to get some production efficiency, which will give us some money, and we can actually change. I don't think we want. What I want is administrative, I think. Production efficiency. Oh no, we want absolute monarchy, but that's not yet, is it? Absolute monarchy is not until level 20. Okay. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I certainly did. We didn't get much done, but we're getting close to integrating Sweden, and after that we will be in a much more powerful position and closer to actually getting to the war with England. But that'll be in future episodes, so hope you join me for those, and have a good time until then.